you struggle with planning and want some tips on how your brain could be rewired and start thinking about planning in a more effective manner. Hey there, I'm Esty Rappaport, a productivity coach, and here to help you rewire your brain to be more efficient and effective. Now, I'm going to give a massive disclaimer before we go into this episode that there could be many reasons why you have a hard time with planning that come from your cognitive functions. Cognitive functions are the things that make up thinking, and one of them are weak. It affects all other areas of your life. Another reason why you could have a hard time with planning is because of your mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, no matter what I tell you, you are not going to be able to plan effectively. So to see where your mindset is at, head over to lifepicksuniversity.com/mindset, take the assessment and see where your mindset is. See if it's stopping you or helping you. That's LifePicks, LIFEPIX, university.com/mindset. Okay. Now, after that is clear, and after you know that it could be because of cognitive functions, and you know that it could be because of your mindset, here are 7 tips to improve your planning and to have effective planning. Ready? Let's go. Number 1, always know your end goal. Don't just plan what you have to do. Plan what your goal is, and then you'll plan the steps. So whether that's planning your day and you want to know what your end goal, what do you want your day to look like? Or whether it's planning a party, what do you want the party to look like? That's number 1, know your end goal. Number 2 is once you know your end goal, you want to just dump everything out and write all the steps that need to be taken. When everything's out and dumped on the paper, it makes it a whole lot easier to be able to figure out what you should go and plan. Number 3 is prioritize. Choose what is most important and make sure to block off time for things that are important. Those things that you're prioritizing, schedule them in to your day, into your time, into whatever you're doing, so that way it will actually happen. Number 4 is you want to eliminate or delegate any task that you don't have to do. This is something that so many people forget, and so many people go extra crazy. But if you could hire a 15-year-old to mow your lawn and you pay them money while you could go and make more money, why don't you hire them so you don't have to actually have to mow your lawn? And that works with all other areas of your life. Number 5, so many times we need to just set time limits. This is either for things that are time wasters or even things that we want to be more productive on. When we set a time limit, then our brain knows we only have this amount of time to work on it, and it will make sure it is done in this time. Number 6, this one is a little bit harder and a little bit, especially like when you're in a really stressful situation, but I'm going to tell it to you. And if you're not ready for it now, you are going to remember about it and keep it in the back of your mind for when you are ready for it. You want to make sure that you are working not on things that are urgent, but things that are important. You want to set up your life, you want to set up your business, you want to set up your daily routine in a way that you are working on things that are important, not what's urgent. You don't want to always have to be putting out fires. You want to be able to be working on what's important, so that way you won't feel so out of breath. And number 7, something that you do often, you want to batch. Group them together, do them all together at the same time, so that way your brain won't have to constantly be restarting and using the energy that it takes to start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. Okay, so your challenge today is going to be to pick one of these 7 tips and use them today to improve effective planning. Okay, I'm going to review them for you super quickly. Number 1 is know your end goal. Number 2 is everything, write all your steps out, dump it out on a paper. Number 3 is prioritize and block with time. Number 4 is delegate or eliminate. Number 5 is set time limits for either time wasters or things that you want to make sure actually happen. Number 6 is work on what's important and not urgent. And number 7, something you do often, batch. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you on your next episode. Bye for now.
That's all for this episode of the Life Picks University podcast, but I have a huge favor to ask of you that will not only support the show, but will also help the people you love most. We are striving for 1 million downloads by the end of 2025, and we can't do this without your help. If you love this episode, please share it with 2 of your family and friends so they too can rewire their brains to have an extraordinary marriage. It was awesome spending time with you, and I'll see you on the next episode.